Hello everybody, welcome back to the Manchester United FM22 series. Today featuring the Champions League quarter-final, both legs against our neighbours Manchester City. We start off at Old Trafford before we go to the Etihad Stadium. We'll also have the Brentford game in between, but I'll play that one off camera, probably to show you the results and the goals. So as always guys, if you're looking forward to today's video, please do leave a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so already for more FM22 content. We have just played the one game off camera, which was actually against Manchester City in the Premier League. We won by 4-1, so we've done the double over them in the Premier League this season, as well as the FA Cup, I do believe. Let me just go back. So we beat them 2-1 at the Etihad in the Premier League and 4-1 at Old Trafford, and then a 1-0 victory at Old Trafford as well in that FA Cup game. So we've really got one over on Pep's boys at the moment. This would be probably the perfect chance for them to get revenge, but we're in such good form. 7 wins on the bounce. We've only been beaten once all season in the Premier League anyway. That was back on New Year's Day against Everton, and we've only lost 3 times all season. The EFL Cup against Sheffield United, Benfica in the Champions League, and of course Everton that we've just spoke about. So we're on a phenomenal run. We're really coming towards the business end of this season now. This is where the silverware can be won and lost. So in the Champions League ties that have already been played, AC Milan are 2-1 up against Liverpool, Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, who would be our next opponents in the semi-final if we were to get through, drew 1-1. So that game is really finely balanced as it stands. Tonight's games are us and Manchester City and Real Madrid and Barcelona. Now, team-wise, we have a few injury problems. Of course, we've got Rafa Varane out. He's going to be out for another 4 to 9 days. Declan Rice is also injured for another week or so. He may make it back for the second leg. And then Marcus Rashford, who's probably about another 3 weeks away. We've got Knox to Victor Lindelof as well. He's returning to training in 1 day. We're going to have to put him on the bench today just so we can fill it. So the lineup for the first leg at Old Trafford: De Gea in goal, Shaw, Maguire, Bailly and Wan-Bissaka. Pogba and Van der Beek will start in the middle. Martial on the left, Sancho on the right. Bruno Fernandes in the attacking midfielder role. Cristiano Ronaldo up top. 37-goal Cristiano Ronaldo now. He got himself a couple against Manchester City. He's just 3 away from the magic 40. I feel as though he's going to do it unless he gets some kind of injury, but he's been on great form all season. An average rating of 7.7 in the Premier League, 7.4 in the Champions League. He's just absolutely unbelievable. So after 3 wins on the bounce against Pep's boys, they must be absolutely sick of us. They'll either be sick of us or they're going to use this to try and exact revenge. There is the Man City lineup. Still some big players. Grealish will start. De Bruyne starts. Gabriel Jesus starts up front. Let's hope this fixture doesn't go as it went in real life, as we saw yesterday with a 2-0 victory for Manchester City. But I'm confident that we can get a good result. We've got a good side on good form, and it looks as though we may potentially have the first highlight in the rain. There's Bruno Fernandes over the top looking for Ronaldo, but Edison will pick that up comfortably. This highlight does continue though as Manchester City come forward with Bernardo. How they'd love to take the lead in this game, but fortunately for us, Luke Shaw brushes him to one side, and another poor through ball from Bruno Fernandes towards Cristiano Ronaldo. Can Harry Maguire bring this down? Yes, he can. Luke Shaw will drive down this left-hand side. He's got the run of Anthony Martial if he needs it, and he's found him. Can he get across into the box? He goes for the edge for Paul Pogba, who finds Donny van der Beek, who finds the net in the 7th minute of this game. His 8th goal of the season, and a perfect start to this quarter-final for us. To be honest, Manchester City have had a really awful season in this save. They're in 4th in the Premier League table at this moment in time. They're absolutely nowhere near a title race. It's just purely us and Liverpool that are in it at the moment. So they're going to want some kind of glory. They're going to try and get it in the Champions League as they pump the ball forward. Maguire wins the header down towards Luke Shaw again and Anthony Martial. A little bit worrying that 20 minutes into the game, Shaw and Martial are both on yellow cards, but Anthony Martial puts the ball away. He makes it 2-0, but it looks as though This may be offside. We're going to get this checked through VAR, and that is disallowed. Unfortunate. Now, of course, City can always be dangerous. They've got some phenomenal players, but they are a bit low on confidence at the moment. We need to take advantage of that. Here's Jack Grealish, straight from the free kick on the offside decision. Finds Mendy, back towards De Bruyne. Goes all the way out towards Fernandinho, and City are going to have to start again from the back. Mendy once again, attacking Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and he's gone and brought down Kevin De Bruyne. It looks as though it was in the penalty area to me, and I think Man City are going to get a penalty here. Oh, it's not a penalty. It must have been right on the line or just outside the box. We've got away with it. Tell you what, if we can get a goal before half-time, it has put us firmly in the driving seat, but I'm sensing a little bit of tension. I don't feel as though this is going to be as wide open a game as what the 4-1 victory in the league was. Here's Luke Shaw again, in towards Pogba, drives forward, finds Ronaldo, who finds his 38th goal of the season, half an hour in, 2-0 up, and it looks as though we've put ourselves in a really good position. So as we start the second half, I still can't believe that Cristiano Ronaldo, at the age of 37, 36, 37, whatever he is, that he's managed to get 38 goals so far this season. And we've still got about another 10 games left. So free kick to City. De Bruyne's going to take this. Tries to find Raheem Sterling, but the ball gets cleared away. And Ronaldo will pick it up. He's got an overlap with Jadon Sancho if he needs it. But it looks as though Ronaldo's going to go on his own. He's also got Anthony Martial in there. Blazes it over the top. Right, we've got one or two tired legs, so we're going to make some changes. Bruno Fernandes can come off for Juan Mata. I think we're also going to take off Jadon Sancho. Let's bring on Mason Greenwood. What I've got to remember is that we can make 4 substitutions in the Champions League, so we need to use this squad adequately. But 15 minutes to go, still in the driving seat at 2-0. City corner, though. Bernardo's going to take it, and it's off the line by Wan-Bissaka. We've got to make sure that we defend well. We don't want to give City any kind of hope. Right, we've also decided to take off Luke Shaw and bring on Alex Telles. There's going to be 4 minutes of stoppage time. Let's not concede a goal now as Eric Bailly picks it up. He's defended well today, along with Harry Maguire. And Martial wins the header. He finds Juan Mata. He's got a few runners with him. If he can find anybody, he looks for Ronaldo, and he hits the side netting. That could and should be the final chance of this game, and it is. We take a 2-0 lead into the second leg at the Etihad Stadium. Really pleased with that. Let's make sure that everybody's happy with it. But it was comfortable. Man City never really causing us any problems whatsoever. It could be a different story in the second leg. Real Madrid have beaten Barcelona by 4-0 in the other quarter-final that was played tonight. But that's really good news for us. So it looks as though Aaron Wan-Bissaka is going to be out for a couple of weeks, which will give Diego Dallo a chance. He's going to be, so he got a damaged foot while playing in the game against Manchester City. So we'll leave him to the physios. Paul Pogba we can praise. He got 2 assists in that last game, did really well. So what we'll do is we're going to play the Brentford game off camera, which is quite a big one for us in the Premier League, if we can keep the good run going. And we'll come back for the second leg against City. Right then, so we're back for the second leg at the Etihad, a 2-0 lead which we hold, and off camera we've had a decent result against Brentford. We beat them by 3-1 in a game which we made 7 changes, and the boys didn't let me down. Juan Mata gave us the lead in the 22nd minute, and Alex Telles penalty in the 74th. Cristiano Ronaldo came on off the bench to score his 39th goal of the season. Looking for number 40 today. Pontus Jansson got a stoppage time consolation goal for Brentford. So as far as the Premier League is concerned, Liverpool won in their game as well. So the 6-point advantage is maintained against Liverpool at the top. We play them in the next episode in the Premier League. It's going to be all about the title race in that one. If we beat them, we'll have 6 games to go. We'll be 9 points clear, and the title will virtually be won. But we can't think about that too much. We've got to get through this away leg against Manchester City first. A 2-0 lead which we hold. We've rested a lot of our players, so we're all fit and good to go for this game. De Gea will start in goal. Shaw, Maguire. Lindelof comes in for Eric Bailly. This one's a little bit more about trust. Eric Bailly's conceded a couple of silly penalties and silly goals this season when he has played. So Lindelof gets the nod. Diego Dallo at right back because Wan-Bissaka is still injured, as is Declan Rice. He's on the bench today, but he's only just coming back from fitness. So Van der Beek will get the nod alongside Paul Pogba. Martial on the left. Mason Greenwood starts on the right instead of Jadon Sancho. And of course, the Portuguese duo of Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo will start this game. The front three have got goals in them. Sorry, the front four. 39 for Ronaldo, 15 for Martial, 18 for Fernandes, and 10 for Greenwood. I'd be shocked if they don't get another one between them today. So let's do it then. A chance to get into the Champions League semi-finals with a 2-goal lead. City have switched it up a little bit. They've got Grealish on the left-hand side playing today, so he's going to be a tricky one and one to watch. I'd imagine that they're going to go pretty much all-out attack because they need as many goals as possible. But an early chance as Ronaldo nips in and intercepts the ball in the first 5 minutes, gets it back to Paul Pogba, who finds Diego Dallo on this right-hand side. Can he find a cross into the box? He does. He's looking for Martial, who's hit the crossbar, and somehow Manchester City keep it out of the net. Just need to make sure we don't do anything silly as Ruben Diaz heads one over the top for Man City there. If Man City get an early goal or even a first half goal, Luke Shaw's possibly suffered a pulled hamstring. Do you know what? I'm going to take him off early. I'm going to bring on Alex Telles because Telles is another one that's had a great season for us. He scored 1 or 2 goals as well. Deadly from set pieces. But let's see if we can concentrate here. Intercepted by City. And they find Bernardo Silva. But yeah, I was saying, if they get a first half goal, or especially an early goal, they're going to be looking to get back in this and win this 2-0 and take it to at least extra time, if not go on and win the tie completely. And here they come with Bernardo Silva on this right-hand side. Finds João Cancelo. Let's keep this tight. Ball gets put into the box. It's a big header, and Raheem Sterling, probably the smallest man on the pitch, does score 20 minutes in, and this tie is about to get interesting. City are really going for it now. Highlight after highlight. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. We're on the back foot for probably the first time this season. Bernardo into the penalty area. Finds João Cancelo. It's 2 apiece. Raheem Sterling gets his 2nd goal of the game, his 6th goal of the season, and he's brought the tie level within 25 minutes. Really not good from us at the back. Alex Telles should be tighter to Bernardo. Martial should be tighter to him, and it's a mess between Lindelof, Maguire, and De Gea, and we basically need to start again with a kick-off highlight. But yeah, this is the first time that we've been really under pressure all season. As Martial nips in, and he fires it wide. How has he missed? He's scored goals this season, Anthony Martial. So half-time, 2-0 to City. There's been some performances that really haven't been very good. So let's point the finger. And do you know what? I'm actually going to do no gesture. That isn't good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. We're going to say to the defence that they've been terrible. We're actually going to tell everybody that they've been terrible in the first goal, in the first half, because they have. We need to pick it up in the second. Can we get an early goal? Alex Telles with a corner. Looks for Ronaldo. City clear it away, though. Bruno Fernandes will pick it up on this right-hand side. Finds a delivery, hits the crossbar, and Martial will pick it up, but it only goes out for a throw-in. But good early second-half intentions. Right, Mason Greenwood's really not having a good game, so we're going to take him off. It looks like it was a mistake to pick him today. Let's bring in Jadon Sancho, who's been very consistent. We've managed to keep him fit as well for the second half of the season, which has been really good. My players are so tired. We've got some questionable performances going on. I think we're going to bring on Juan Mata on the left for Martial, because Martial's had a poor game as well, but we've got to think about the long game. We've got to think about extra time and potential penalties. City have made all their changes. A lot of our players are out on their feet, and we look as though we've run out of ideas. There's going to be one final highlight. Foden whips it in. Zinchenko's there, heads over the top. So extra time it is. Half an hour of players that are just purely tired. Injuries could happen. Here comes City. Great tackle from Dallo on Raheem Sterling. We look as though we're out on our feet and out of ideas as Grealish puts one just wide. Right, we're going to have to take a risk on Declan Rice. Oh man, this is our fourth and final substitution, isn't it? Paul Pogba's not having a great game. Telles is not having a great game. We can't take off Bruno Fernandes or Cristiano Ronaldo. We also can't make any more substitutions. So this is it. I forgot about the Luke Shaw and Alex Telles replacement early in the game. Lindelof knocks it down towards Van der Beek, though. Can we create something? It's been our worst performance of the season. So into the second half then. City are all over us. I think their players are just as tired as ours, which is probably why this game has been very quiet. But they've got a chance with Grealish. John Stones is there. It's in the net. And with 7 minutes to go, we look as though we're heading out of the Champions League. We're going to have to go very attacking. The time is ticking away, though. We've got to encourage, but we're out of time. City win 3-0 to dump us out of the Champions League and get revenge on us for the poor performances they've put in against us in the leagues and cups this season. They deserved it today. We just didn't turn up. Do you know what? I'm going to tell them that I'm disappointed. We can't be too harsh. We've had an amazing season. We've also got more injury problems. Luke Shaw is going to be out for between 10 days and 3 weeks. We'll leave him to the physio. That will give Alex Telles a little bit more game time. We've received another £9 million for being the Champions League quarter-final. Oh, but it's disappointing. It is disappointing. We're not going to win the big one this year, but we've still got 2 competitions to focus on. The FA Cup semi-final, which we'll play against Leeds in the next episode at Wembley Stadium. Let's hope that we can pick ourselves up for that one. And then a huge game at Anfield against Liverpool. They've got the chance to cut the league table down to 3 points against us. If we win, it goes to 9 and the title race should virtually be over. So make sure you join me for the next episode of the Football Manager series, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please drop a like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you for the next one very soon.